I stand only 5 feet 3 inches in my stocking feet. I have a big old moon face, Humpty Dumpty head, projected neck, cervical spine. I have a big fat 46-inch gut. I have very poor proportions. I'm proportionally hideous to look at. So when I face an audience, face a crowd, a comedy store, anywhere, that audience is alien. I'm facing a crowd, a mob that wants to ridicule, mock, and put me in pillory, and I see myself as fighting my way out of all that garbage, punching my way out. And this demands that I be in tremendous physical shape, powerful, tough, that I have a lot of hard bark on my body and a lot of hard bark in my mind. Verbal judo, physical conditioning, powerful grip, forearms. This is how I would do it if I could turn the clock back again. I'm now 76-year-old old man. But when you hit the stage and when you talk to a group of people, you have to look at it as combat. I look at it just the opposite of the way we've been taught to present ourselves. You've been taught by the media to present yourself with a personality. Smile, damn you, smile, get a smile on that face. Talk with a sense of humor, talk like Tony Robbins, but he goes 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", son of a gun, flailing, punching the air, using his height. We're taught to have showmanship like the Donald, Mr. Trump, the president, or whatever you want to call this man. Come in with your best stories because a personality, a sweet personality wins the day all the time. And I look at it just the opposite of that, 180 degrees in the other direction. I say begin with the negative, dive into the negative, want the negative, embrace the negative, make love to the negative, and find a positive, mind a positive out of the negative. This way, you're not afraid. This way, you own yourself. You got a lot of hard fighting bark on you. You got a powerful mind and body. You got a body that will instantly, by force of habit, do the will of your mind in a situation. No fear. He comes to do battle with the house. He talks to them on their level. He gets away from all the props, all the bullshit to prop yourself up, all the tricks and the cons of showmanship. Forget the fact that you are a short man like me. Forget the fact that you are an ugly man like me. Forget all that. Externalize. Come after your house. Take your house on. Don't be afraid of your house. Be bold. Be aggressive. Power it out. Now what I'm saying is just the opposite of the common sense advice we're given. Be charming. Smile. Be pleasant. Be likable. Win the house to your side. Be memorable. And I'm coming in just from the opposite side. I'm saying have an opinion. You don't have to be right. You don't have to be wrong. Just come on, drive it home. Don't be afraid of your house. That's the whole point. Don't show fear of your house. It's a confidence forged in a hot crucible. But you got to be in tremendous shape to do it. You got to be unflappable. You got to be able to spit fire back at your heckler and throw chingazos if that becomes necessary. You got to throw the fear back to the house. You got to throw the intimidation back to the house. And the trick is to do it without an entourage, without your boys backing you up, without a support system. You are your own support system. You are your own self-sufficiency. You are the master of your own fate because you've earned it through a hot crucible of hell and fire and brimstone. So, were I a preacher, I would preach the wrath of God. I would preach the hell right out of him. The love part of it, each man has to work out for himself. But I'll tell you one thing I know from experience, it doesn't come out of being weak. It doesn't come out of being passive. It doesn't come out of being a nice guy. Good guy finish last. The meek do not inherit the earth. It's competitive. It's dog-down competition. Either you did or you didn't. That's all. The cream doesn't always rise to the top. In fact, it never does. You have to promote it. You have to sell yourself in the jungle of a Trump world. Dog eat dog. Take no prisoner. Do whatever you have to do to compete with your adversary. Nickname him. Humiliate him. Humiliation given, humiliation returned. Insult given, insult returned. And so on and so forth. And out of that, you forge character and personality that makes you unafraid to go into the environment, into the arena, the toughest arena possible, that makes you lust after, love, want the hardest resistance you could possibly come up against and plow through it. Take the pride, take the victory, claim the victory. There is no any other answer but this. I'm fully confident of what I'm saying. Predicated on my experience is a lie, a fabrication, a fantasy. It's Alice in Wonderland.